Hello and welcome to my first gameplay episode of Monster Hunter Worlds. As you can probably see, this is my second playthrough of the game. I'm going to be doing videos of each of the main missions and some of the more interesting submissions. I hope you enjoy. For those of you who don't know, Monster Hunter Worlds is a game where you track and hunt and then kill monsters. Some of them can be really small and herbivores, or some of them can be very large and carnivores.
Sisters and brothers of the
So
Fifth
I'm a
Fleet.
hunter of
It's
the
time.
Fifth Fleet. I've
I'll keep
been
my farewell
tracking a
Never
elder
was much
dragon
with words.
to an
Once
island
you
called
board
the
this
New
ship,
World.
There's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the New World. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Thing with monsters is you gotta find out the soft spot. Sometimes you have to poke them hard. Yeah. No, I mean, they can be very dangerous. Good friend.
That's a Palico. They're very useful in the game later on.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Those bone hook things are used to shoot rocks and pebbles and these things called red pit at monsters, and they can also be used to fly by hooking them onto wyverns. Oh, now I've got to make my character, so I'm gonna try and make him look young, but not so young that he looks stupid. I think he looks a little like a character from Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or something like that. I'm gonna call him Marth. And this is going to be my palico. I'm going to make him look quite dark. And I think I'm going to call him... Let's call him Moon. And let's go.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
This is my partner. She's the person who's going to be giving me all my quests.
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
This is the Elder Dragon that we've been tracking.
Hello? Anybody there? Oh, hey, it's you! Look what happened to the ship!
Maybe it would hurt to have that man.
We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way! We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way!
Whoa!
So the climbing mechanics in this game are but it's only really because you don't really have to do that much climbing while you're fighting.
Hurry! Oh, wow, wyverns! Ugh. I think my first encounter would be filled with so much packing. Shoo! Shoo! This way! No, the ground's moving again.
When you realise you're actually standing on the back of an outside.
Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing. Come on, let's go.
And now you're
Get a
going to
good
see
running
the use
start,
for those
then
hooks
jump.
that we saw earlier in the canteen. There's the first time you see the new world.
The new world.
Hold on. I think he's got a bit tired. Here we are on the new world.
What's this? Somebody must have set up this camp. I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here.
And Monster Hunter World
The
works
Research Commission's
differently
base of
to previous
operations
Monster
is
Hunter
here.
games.
This
In
is where our
previous
ship was
ones,
supposed
to
dock.
get to different sections of a
For
map,
now, I think it would be best if we make our
you
way
had to go through a
base.
loading screen. And in this one,
The
you
map
don't.
should help us find our way.
Those creatures there, I think, are called Aptonoths, or maybe Aptomoths, but they're a very good source for raw meat.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going. According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to... I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
These are Jagras, they're sort of like the new Monster Hunter version of Jagai in previous versions.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this
Right
way.
over here.
Quietly. coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us.
Oh dear.
What is this track?
As I mentioned before, you can track creatures, and you do that by finding their footprints, or in some cases, the mucus or feathers
There's more
of
over
the
there.
animals.
Let's check it out.
And that right there is a skid mark. Oh, we have company.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move! Move! That is not good. What are you
There's always a bigger fish.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay. Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay,
Nasty
set him
fall,
down
huh?
here. Take it
You'll
nice
need to
and
take
low.
off your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible, right? We've got it all here. We've got hunters to do all the exploring, scholars to do the research, technicians to keep them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera. Your reputations precede you. Well, off you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You were the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world. Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out. Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Over here. This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there! Hey, you! I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council. After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters, the For the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes...
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The fifth banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Over here.
Right, so we're going to go to my, I've got to say, my very small room to get myself a weapon. And I'm going to use the great swords because I've never really used them before. I've used the katanas and the hammer, but never great sword. There are other options, so you've got gun lance, there's an axe, you've got bow. There's two different types of a sort of bow gun, which is basically just a crossbow. You've got sword and shield, two tiny swords rather than a sword and shield. Even got some bagpipes. Just gonna check my armor quickly, see which one's better, because there's different skills for each armor. I think I'm going to stay with the chainmail throughout, really.
Want to get going?
Once you're ready, head to the camp.
Handlers sort through the Research Commission's leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Over here!
Right on time. Oh, yeah. What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Right, so off we go. First quest. All I've got to do is I've got to run to the same sector where we saw the Jagras before, and I've got to kill 7 of them.
Each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map.
So the Jagras will be in this little bit in the middle.
The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along. Ready to go. Oh yeah. Hey, partner.
Want to get going?
I don't understand how you'd be able to wield a sword that big.
Be careful.
Just gonna eat my rations so I can get stamina up.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering items, you'll generally want to keep your weapon sheathed. You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
Over here!
A pack of Jagras! Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when
Right,
you're on
let's
your
see
own.
how you use this weapon then. Not like that. It seems to just do like wide attacks, so it'd be very good for attacking small monsters and big monsters, I suppose, 'cause it's got a really wide reach.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you
just gonna
can. You can use them
Carve
as
up
smithy.
these monsters so that I can get my materials from them.
Over here! Whoops. Use whatever you can. The great sword is a powerful close-range weapon. Though attacks leave you wide open. Payoff is well worth it. Keep it together, okay?
Right, so after a quest is complete, I get like 20 to 60 seconds to basically collect all my materials.
Good to see you.
Right, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have any suggestions, please make a comment below. And if you enjoyed the episode, please drop a like and subscribe.
And listen up.
right. Now that you've got some materials, why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?